We identify as cat and dog, and we're in love. Now listen, I know what you're thinking. Bro, what? But it's crazy because yesterday I was looking for a video idea to put out on the channel, but I was scrolling my homepage and ended up seeing this. My trans boyfriend identifies as a dog. Oh. Ooh. Yeah, so pretty much when I saw that, I decided to scrap the previous idea, and now we're doing this. I'm just curious, because bro, why are you on the floor?
Hi, my name's Kay.
Hi, I'm G. My partner feels more like a dog, and I feel more like a cat. Meow.
Today, I'm gonna try drinking from a dog bowl for the first time.
Kay, come get your water.
Ooh.
You?
That was a bit sexualized. The lick was a bit sexualized. What in the hell was that? I gotta see that again. I do. Hold on, I'm doing homework.
Dog, and I feel more like a cat. Meow.
Today, I'm gonna try drinking from a dog bowl for the first time.
Kay, come get your water. You look so cute.
There's just no way that they're excited about it. Out of all tasks that humans could partake in on Earth, the task of you getting on all fours and diving head first into that titanium dog bowl is what was on the list. I'm gonna let it slide though. I'm not, because people be getting mad at me for just speaking my truth. And it's like, you know, I don't even want to argue with nobody no more.
I feel like we've really been judged throughout our relationship on a lot of different things, the way we live our life.
We have
the dog sign said large dogs only. This is a human. Can they get in trouble for this? Like, if the park ranger pulled up, what happens? Like, I'm very curious. Oh, this is gonna be a long video, I ain't gonna lie.
You look so cute. I feel like we've really been judged throughout our relationship on a lot of different things, the way we live our life.
We have had death wishes against us.
You know, people think we live a wild life, but it's just normal to me.
I mean, okay, here's the thing. I will never in my life have someone else's actions outside of myself affect me that much to where I would want to wish death on them. Because everyone's stance, and mine pretty much so when I see stuff like this for the most part is, well, if they're not hurting nobody, it shouldn't matter. And yeah, that's pretty much true. This don't got shit to do with me personally. But like, I'm not upset at that, like whatsoever, literally. I'm not upset. The internet is so prevalent, bro. It's like people take the embodiment of everyone else's actions and personally make it their problem when it's not even their issue. Like, I'm watching this right now, and as eccentric as it is, I'm still gonna go to sleep at night. Some of y'all, on the other hand, just crying over it. Like, I don't know how to help you there.
Against us.
You know, people think we live a wild life, but it's just normal to me.
My sister Mia has sent us a letter to tell us how she feels about our relationship.
Oh, no.
When I learned of it, my eyes grew big and I fell silent, shocked and alarmed.
I'm Kay, and this is my partner, G. People judge my relationship because I feel more like a dog, and G feels more like a cat.
We met online.
Yeah, and that was in 2008 during our senior year of high school.
These ones are these ones.
Dang. 2008? I graduated high school in 2016, so that makes them older than me. I don't feel like doing the math. I'm bad at it. But my question is, how can one feel like a dog and then one feel like a cat? This is a very important question to ask yourself, because at the end of the day, since we are all human, right? We were born as human. How would they know what a dog feels like and a cat feels like? I'm sure they love those animals. Hear me out. But how can then you internalize how that animal internalizes to where you're then acting like said animal? That's why this was always kind of confusing to me. I don't care. Bro, I swear on my life, it does not affect me personally. But I have to ask the questions because it still does not make sense. How would you know how like, I had a goldfish when I was 9. I wouldn't jump in the swimming pool and just refusing to come up for air because I really believed I was a guppy. I just never fully understood why one could like morph or portray a certain, I don't even know if I'm explaining that right, but you know what I mean? I never understood that part, bro. Like, they got all the gadgets. This might be a kink on the lowest key. I'm not trying to get in their business, even though they uploaded it, not my fault, but it might be a deeper meaning. It might be like a little fantasy a little bit. I ain't trying to make y'all uncomfortable, but they might be freaky a little bit. Like, let's be fair.
These ones are these ones.
I think one's... What do you think? Furry or leather fluffy?
Well, I love the furry ones, you know.
Well, you made
so
them
many
both.
choices.
I made them both.
G sent me a friend request, and I liked some pictures and was like, I like your hat. So I guess I said something first. I started socially transitioning when I was 21, like changing my name and asking people to call me by different pronouns. But physically, I started transitioning in 2018.
You thirsty, Kay? You ready for some water?
Today,
This
I'm
the
gonna
part that
try
get me.
drinking
Hold
from
on.
a dog bowl for the first time.
Look,
Kay, come get your water.
I don't understand. I don't. Look at that lick. That is not no normal
was
lick. Cause dogs go to town. Come on. You ever seen a Rottweiler dehydrated? Them mugs gonna drink that water till there's no liquid in that bowl. Let's keep it a stack. Now with this, that lick seemed a little bit more sexual than I would have liked to imagine, considering one is portraying the lifestyle of a dog. But it's like, bro, this is kinky a little bit. This just like, you know what I mean? It's just an all-day event. It's not just they're coupled up and they get frisky and then they throw some of this action in there because that's just what they vibe like. No, you're leaving the house and going to legitimate dog parks in the same, you know what I mean? It's like this really how they vibe out. This is 24/7 how they vibe out from what I'm seeing. So like,
Really fun. I definitely felt very doggy. I saw my reflection in the bowl, like it was unexpected.
there's no way this is like the peak of adult life. There's no way. Because, well, no, it might be, damn, because I get happy when I buy a new mop to mop my kitchen. I get happy when I wash the dishes and my house is clean. Like, all things I used to do as a kid, it's just like it slipped out of my head because the most mundane actions that adults kind of have to take care of make me happy. I think I'm old. Now I feel sad. I messed it up for everybody.
Definitely made me feel more in touch with my dog identity. Definitely gonna be using the bowl again.
You look so cute.
No.
Cute pup.
The first year we were together, we bought a collar and leash. I guess that was kind of the first time that I started to feel sort of like a dog. I love taking photos of each other and together. It really just helps me like be grounded in my element.
I feel like I've always kind of been a cat. From a young age, I had a little cat who like basically grew up with me. Certain things about me are just very cat-like.
We had dogs growing up and also cats, and I definitely felt more of an affinity with the dogs. Once we got together, it came out of me more because certain qualities, like the way I feel devoted or like want to like be in service or like just want to be near each other in this sort of like companionship way.
Specifically, I identify as a black cat because a black cat is...
Oh, girl, look, listen. I had to pause it again because I swear I'm trying to add everything up. I'm trying. You can love animals as much as you want, but something has to happen in one's life to where they legitimately are taking these actions to the max, meaning you are literally morphing your identity into an animal that does not have human qualities whatsoever. It's fine. If you want to do it, that's the problem. You can't get mad because I'm not in love with it. It's just something I personally don't do. I just can't imagine living in my like parents' house and me attempting to try this. Like, okay, well, yeah, they're adults. This is why they started, but like I live alone. I would feel off to go in my fridge, get some ice cubes, get a bowl, get some water, and put my big ass on the floor and try to lick the water up. I personally, it doesn't even compute in my head. Because again, these two are humans. Like, they are humans. If you slice them with a paper, they might bleed a little bit. Like, we're fragile, but we're not dogs and cats. Like, I knew they was gonna have I already knew they were gonna have the pets growing up. Like, she said she grew up with cats, and he said he grew up with dogs, like, and cats. So it's like, oh, it's just too many questions, bro. Like, I didn't study for this.
I'll bark or sort of like growl or whimper, and G can sort of understand like what I'm meaning in those moments. I do wear a collar often. This collar in particular is an actual dog collar. Mine says, K, my puppy love forever, and then the back says, if lost, return to G.
And mine just says, G, forever by your side, my love.
I will say this though, they seem chill. They seem extremely chill in the sense that like if you go over their house and you scream, they gonna kick you out. They have not yelled, they've like raised their voice at all, or they seem chill. But like if I'm at their house and I'm asking for like snacks and you pull out some kibble and put it in some milk and throw it on the floor, be like, here, I'm not eating that. Ain't nobody eating that rancid ass food. I want a grilled cheese sandwich, damn it. Give me a grilled cheese.
My sister Mia has sent us a letter to tell us how she feels about our relationship. and I'm nervous to read it. When we first got together, she was pretty hesitant. Yeah, I wasn't like full on board support. I'm not really sure how she feels about the cat and dog personas. It's not something I talk to her about. K and G. At the beginning of your relationship, I remember you two being young and oh so in love. K, our mother said it was just a phase. And even though I saw you happy, I think I believed that maybe you're dating G and moving out of state to be with G as soon as you both graduated high school was just a symptom of your rebel ways. With you, I often process things in terms of trying to protect you, doing whatever I can to help you be safe and well. G, it took a while for us to meet, but when we finally did, it didn't take long for me to discover that K had found someone special. I don't know if you know this, but I was suspicious of your introversion at first. Over time, I've learned that is part of your beauty and part of your reflective, observant, and sensitive ways. Although I have an unwavering lens of love and support for y'all, I'd be lying if I didn't say that some of your changes have thrown me for a loop.
And that's all it boils down to. Listen, I don't care what goes on at their house. I'm not paying their bills. I could see if I had such a personal attachment towards them in any way, shape, or form to where I am obligated to feel a certain way. I don't feel a way. We don't know each other. But again, yeah, they're not bothering anybody, but this still isn't the most atypical thing that couples do. They're bringing it outside of their home. If they just did this in the bedroom, or they had some weird like code to where it's like, this is how they communicate when they get frisky, or it's just a whole thing they do inside their house, great. You can lick the ashes that fall out of a cigarette on your kitchen counter if you wanted to. You can get nasty.
What do you mean by that?
But that ain't got nothing to do with me. All I'm saying is, the second you bring it outside of your house, or you mimic these ways to where you literally 24/7 are only acting like a dog and a cat, are you surprised that people are asking questions? It's like some of y'all feel so entitled for people to just accept every single aspect of your life. But it's like, we don't even know half the things that's going on. So how are you leaving the house and then like certain people just get upset because they were misidentified or like, it's draining. Because bro, we're all humans. I don't get why certain people feel just their entitlement level is just above others, to where it's like, if you want to be addressed in a certain way, you better give me all those details from the jump. I'm not about to play 21 questions and guess for someone else's life when I don't know. And then now people want to get burned at the stake and make it a big deal. You know, I just don't think that should be the way people go about it, but they do constantly.
And support for y'all, I'd be lying if I didn't say that some of your changes have thrown me for a loop. We started making adult films 12 years ago.
What?
Sometimes being like in these personas is included in our adult content, but not always. When you started producing adult content, I had mixed feelings. Nevertheless, it has been interesting to see how that side of your life has evolved through your films, which I have not seen, but I'm proud of y'all for producing. When I learned of it, my eyes grew big and I fell silent, shocked, and alarmed.
Accurate.
While it doesn't ever arise in my daily conversation, I'd likely feel a bit awkward if it did. I tend to click away if I see any risque imagery or footage on your socials, and that is pretty much my philosophy.
I feel like we've really been judged throughout our relationship on a lot of different things, the way we live our life. You know, people think we live a wild life, but it's just normal to me.
People have judged us for just wanting to show something that people think should be private in the public. I feel like a lot of people have said things like, why do you want to put that out there? Aren't you ashamed to show yourself in this way?
But these are very accurate questions. I don't think this is considered like hateful, or people take the word judge and make it seem like you're being prejudiced. They're two different worlds. If I saw them galloping on all fours at the nearest dog park and I ask, hey, like, what y'all got going on? There should be no reason they both start crying and be like, oh my gosh, you're literally, I'm just asking a question because my dog don't even gallop that damn fast, but y'all in the grass doing loops. Make it make sense.
Show yourself in this way.
We do have like people who will report our posts and who will be like constantly like hating on us, but most of our network is like very supportive of us.
We have like had death wishes against us.
Yeah, that's actually crazy.
Doesn't necessarily feel as much about like the judgment, but there was a level of just like an intense hatred toward us.
Yeah, that's just pure hate, 100%.
That was unwarranted. Being judged by others has definitely motivated me to just be more of myself and put myself out there. And like, for every hater, we have like more than one person showing us support. When people
listen, as long as they feel fine, cool. As long as I feel fine, cool. I've never experienced what they experienced. They're just sharing their experience over the internet, but also since their business is on the internet, I just so happen to make a video about it. Now, for the people who get confused in the comments who spin the narrative of me, a single person, having to know all the knowledge of certain communities that I react to, like, from the jump is asinine. I'm learning just as much as some of y'all, but for the people who are already infiltrated in some of these communities, just give us the knowledge, I guess. I don't know. I've had some people who didn't like me back in the day when I would make a few videos talking about like furries, or I'm just not a part of their world. So if I ask specific questions, I guess educate me. I don't know. It's a completely different niche. I'm talking like completely different niche. So like when these are starting to make mainstream attention, or people are actually seeing this and they're like, whoa, like what are we supposed to do? Like they're making adult films too with the dog ears and I don't know. It's an audience out there for everything. Some people really freaky behind the scenes and it's a little scary, but again, ain't got nothing to do with me. Leave me alone.
For every hater, we have like more than one person showing us support.
When people say hateful things about something they don't understand, it is an expression of their own ignorance and fear.
We're gonna go to the local dog park.
Real quick, I gotta pause again. Yeah, there's been times to where I guess you could say I've been ignorant, especially like, what, 4 or 5 years ago? Like, this was my first time kind of being like introduced to some of this types of content, and I would start putting it on the channel, and a lot of people were like, bro, no, you gotta chill. You don't know nothing about this. I'm like, well, damn, am I gonna get like shot? Like, chill. But again, nowadays, my rule of thumb is, hey, like I'm 26. I don't got time for this. I'm not arguing with no adults. If you feel some type of way, log off, deactivate the account. But all I'm saying is this isn't absorbed further than the video itself, right? Like, again, I can't lose sleep over the fact that you want to dress up as a cat and a dog and rummage through trash and drink water from the floor and go to the dog park and step over boo-boo with your hands because we don't have paws. That's nothing to do with me. I'm just watching the video. I know I can't do it. I know I can't do it. The costume won't even fit on me for real. Let's keep that a bean. It wouldn't even work in the first place. So I pretend and make it seem like this is the most like, oh my gosh, they really live in large like Larry the Lobster. Fuck out my face. Because that's not how it jumped. That's not how it works.
It is an expression of their own ignorance and fear.
We're gonna go to the local dog park today to run around.
This is what I mean. Why?
When we've gone for walks, and that's like without the ears, without the mask, just the leash, we've definitely gotten people staring at us.
Like this is a dog
I
park.
remember one time a family with a baby in a stroller like shielded their child's eyes.
And again, if we really want to take it there, are y'all surprised that happened? If you say yes, this must be your first day on planet Earth. Come on now. If a dog park is meant for dogs to socialize and have fun and their owners kind of just chill and take care of them and watch them play around, and then you see 2 people walk in the gate and shorty put the leash on like, oh, come on. And you like, wait. Where's your dog? Oh, I'm the dog. A lot of people will get kind of nervous. Because again, this is broad daylight public interaction to where if this isn't the most atypical thing people expect other humans to interact as, and you come in there just costumed out, ready to pick up a chew toy with your mouth that's been on the dirt where them worms at, you should not be surprised if people spin the block and ask you several different questions, or just leave, or call the cops. Because we do got some kids, like some people will take it there. Oh, you might be locked up for indecent exposure. I don't know what they do. But listen, going to the dog park, stepping out of the house with it, that's kind of where I draw the line. Because especially because in public, children will also be present in some instances to where when you bring adult themes around children, that's not the move. They should have no business being overly exposed to themes that have nothing to do with their development whatsoever. This is kind of a kink, pretty much. This is kind of a kink. Even this looks like lingerie they're wearing a little bit. This is not, I could see if they was rocking polo tees, they literally dressed up to the max. So if you're going to sit here and spin a narrative in my comments or tell me personally, look, Jason, I'm not going to lie to you, Brody. You hating right now. You shouldn't feel no type of way. They're not bothering nobody. I get that. And stop saying that shit. I don't care. I'm saying if humans majority of the time still don't do this in a public setting and someone brings it to a public setting, bitch, you can't get mad because I feel some type of way. What you going to do, cry? Cry then. It's like, bro, I just personally don't believe, this is all I'm saying, I just personally don't believe they should bring it in public. But they could have a cabal at the house. They could go crazy inside the corners of their crib. They can do whatever they want. I don't know. It's just on all floors. And I'd be afraid I'll touch some dog boo-boo by accident and then I would cry for the day. That would be it for me. I'll log off.
Time a family with a baby in a stroller like shielded their child's eyes from looking at us.
People will ask, like, can I get on the leash too? People will honk their horns.
We usually just laugh.
Regarding the cat-dog persona, that is probably the least processed thing for me. I don't think I really understand it. I don't know much about it and tend not to want to see anything that would suggest sexy time with y'all. As two creatives, I see your expression of yourselves and your love as part of the long unfolding of your relationship. It is unique, like you both are, and as long as you are happy and feeling whole in who you are, I am happy for you. Your resilience, forgiving natures, and commitment to caring for one another while honoring yourselves leads me to believe you both will stay together as long as you both desire, which I'm under the impression is for the long haul. With love, Mia.
They try to put this cute ass music.
It definitely made me feel emotional. It's really touching to like receive these words. It's beautiful to reflect on like not just how like much we've grown, but like how much also she's grown.
I feel like really like touched, you know? She's so sweet and like it just felt good to be like seen and just like held.
I think our relationship works because
No, okay, hold on. I'm not gonna lie. That's pretty cute. That's pretty cute. I like to see dynamics of people showing love to one another regardless. Outside of like the costume and them living the lifestyle of a dog, blah, blah, blah. I really don't care. The fact that like the sister reached out and still has love, period, is I guess enough, especially for them. Like I'd be cool with them. I really don't judge. Like I'll sometimes have questions and I'm very curious about certain things. Like I just like information. But outside of that, it's like if there was like, oh my gosh, like Jason, da da da, I'd be like, oh my gosh, like I saw you lick that dog, but it's like we chilling, I'd be fine. It's just don't bite me. Don't play around to where you throw the leash on and now you trying to come towards me like might get ate up. I'm like, I don't want to get hurt. We not doing that because then I might call the police. I don't.
because we really complement each other. What I love most about G is how G is just creative and passionate. There's a certain level of like confidence and just like determination that I just really respect.
What I love about Kay is I can be myself with you, that you also just make other people feel comfortable to be themselves. I think that that's a superpower for sure. And you're a healer. You help to heal me. You help to heal the world. It's so needed.
Because, okay, look. Oh, look at the dog. See? I hope they don't get on all fours and play with the... I'm sorry. But listen, at the end of the day, when that sun goes down, it just is what it is, right? Like, there will be so many things that us humans will do or come across in life that we just have zero control over. Not to say I'm trying to have control over this. I think I misconstrued that. But I'm just saying that when two people love each other, I don't think anything could technically get in the way of that. Like, they seem to make each other so happy, right? I'm not about to sit here and purposely hate, because, again, this is not affecting my personal life to where why would I overly feel some type of way as if they're affecting my bills getting paid. So this is why I give people the leisure, and it's like, you can do as you please. This is what free will looks like. Like when you have the freedom to live your life as is, like, you know, I make videos and they go to the park with the, like, you know what I mean? This is just what we do as adults, right? So it's nice to know that they make each other happy, because I feel everyone wants to belong in some way, shape, or form, right? Whether it be a community, like your family, your friend groups, everyone wants to feel some type of love and inclusion into something. This is why humans are humans. We interact, we learn from each other, we experience life with each other. Like, let me stop being all philosophical or whatever the word is. But I think, you know, that's kind of how I feel at the end of the day. Like, I always watch stuff like this because it's just so interesting to slip into someone's mindset. But like, once they give us the details, it's like, oh, I'm gonna just let it rock. It ain't, you know, oh, it just, you know, I'll let it live. Let them live.
Me, you help to heal the world. It's so needed. What I would say to people who judge our relationship is focus on your own self. If you're gonna focus on me, then that's fine. You can be a hater. Like, I welcome it, you know, but all I'm doing is spreading love. And I would just hope that you would do the same. Like,
damn, she kind of ate that up though. Because that kind of be my point as well. Like, I feel like some of y'all love hating just because y'all asses be bored. If I really want to spin that narrative, some of y'all just be bored as a bitch. Y'all come on here and just talk shit, ain't got nothing else going on. I'm letting you know right now, this is why this stuff does not personally affect me. And I've been asked several times when I watch like just eccentric pieces of content, they'll be like, Jason, why don't you feel some type of way? What do y'all expect me to do? Sit up there and cry, get mad, get upset, jump out of my body? I don't know them. They do not know me. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I just don't, that doesn't necessarily make me want to go out of my way to disrupt someone else's like happiness or their life. Like, again, I feel like that's also a level of entitlement. Some people just feel it's necessary to bombard other people's personal life and make it their own. Like, this is the internet. You know how many different pieces of content you see on the internet? There's stuff crazier than this that I've seen. I be talking too much, bro. No cap.
Like, just try to spread love instead of being hateful. And just be yourself, because that's really it.
No, that's good. You know, good on them. All I know is I'm not getting on no floor licking no dog, bro. I wonder how many times they gotta take a shower though. Cause like, think about it. If you are a cat and or dog and you really are on all fours, it's gonna get dirty at some point. Who cleaning it up? Cause once I clean up, that's it. I'm gonna go lay down. Ain't nobody trying to get back dirty and then I gotta wash up like I'm a dog. But anyways, that's gonna be it for today's video. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. Again, we do stuff like this pretty regularly. I wouldn't say regularly, but I've seen so many like Truly videos, Love Don't Judge videos, just different walks of life to where you hear people's stories and it's just intriguing, bro. Like, there's billions of people besides myself, so why would I be so closed-minded to the possibilities of what other human interactions look like? It's interesting, but I digress. Listen, again, that's gonna be it. If you just so happen to be new here, make sure to subscribe. And you guys, again, subscribe to the second channel, LOL Jason X2. I've been posting so much on there, and you would be surprised. A lot of y'all ask, hey Jason, where's the uploads? And now I'm uploading on a whole different channel that I don't promote. And then, you know, so it's free videos, but make sure to subscribe, and that's gonna be it. And I will see you all in my next video. Peace out.